Hi guys. How are you? I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. It's been a very interesting day. I've been running time. I've been having a running time. I'm reacting to something. I think I even had rash on my face. Hi boo. But I'm okay now. Yeah, it's just those stomach aches and is it aches? Alil. Welcome guys. Welcome to the Bungz. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you are new, please subscribe. It's free. It helps us also with the algorithm and support. If you've been here, cuz I love you. Well, ngawe uyaz inhliziyo yami ishaya dig dig dig. Ay dig 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 dig. Yeah guys, so we are starting with that review that we've been talking about. And I think I may have just undermined the work that comes with it. I had to do a proper research to be safe in terms of what to play here, and I've seen that actually I might get a warning for copyright, if I play the videos. The rules are not really clear as to what do they allow, like how long do they allow it, but it clearly says that if you are not sure, don't do it. So yeah, we are there, but forward we go. We're still going to do the review. I was just comforted by the fact that if we all watched the show, then maybe there's no reason per se for me to play the snippets. Where there is a reason, I don't know. I keep doing the research and see and read about it. Copyrights are so tricky. They're a bit difficult to understand. With music, I think it's clear. It's very clear. With videos, yeah, and we don't want to get a lot of warnings on our channel. So yeah, let's get on with it, guys. I have notes. Aren't you proud of me? I have notes. I wouldn't really call them notes, but to remind myself, my mind can get all over. I can get all over and just forget even about what I'm talking about. So for me to try and flow and talk about everything that I want to talk about, I made notes. Love is Blind. I hope if you haven't seen the first video, the first intro, you watch it first so that you understand what is the show about. To join us, to join this community of Love is Blind fans, lovers. So that we talk about this. There's so many things to address, and I've learned that there's so much to learn as well. There's so much to learn as well in our personal lives, in how we approach things, in how we deal with certain characters. There's always something to learn with these reality shows. Honestly, you see real life and you do some introspection and okay, I speak a lot. I'm sure it's already on 10 minutes, so let's get on it. So episode 1 was so interesting. It was already fire. In my mind, I'm yeah, this season is going to be very, very nice. If already episode 1, Baba, it's fire. It's fire. People are already crying. I wish Love is Blind would tell us how many days is it exactly like for episode 1, because they're not clear. At least they tell us day 1, day 2. I've seen that there's a change of outfits, and just from me guessing and counting the outfits, I'd say like 6-7 days, but it also may not be accurate, you know. So I'm wondering, like, how long does it take? Because people are already so in love, or some people are already like sure of of like they found the one. Yeah, guys, yeah. And yeah, let's just talk about it, you know. Let's just talk about, first of all, how do you guys feel about this type of like setup, this type of dating? Yeah, but how do you feel about blind dates, number one? How do you feel about like white people's dating? I call it white people's dating because now I think as black people, as most black people, we don't like date like white people. We don't like go on dates per se. The guy approaches the lady, yamtshela ukuthi amthanda, sheshe seku girlfriend and boyfriend, seku I love you too. You go, when you go on dates, it's like you guys are just having fun. It's not a matter of like white people. White people go on dates, get to know each other, ask each other questions. They even take time to say I love you. They even take time to like make it official. Go take okay, girlfriend, boyfriend. They take time, and then you know, it's a girlfriend and boyfriend thing. So like nicabangani, I only know one person who has done this kind of dates, and I find it so interesting, and it really has opened my eyes. It's, oh, you know what? It may be like wise. It may help some people in not rushing into relationships, but also we need to take into considerations that as Christians, maybe for some of us are Christians, there are some things that, you know, we can't really do. But some people even sleep together, like in order to know each other. Yeah, well, yeah, Tina, we're raised, man, with courtship. Courtship, the guy, hey, footy with with Christianity, guess it just gets complicated. Okay, in the olden days, let me say in the olden days, because it didn't happen like that with me. The guy goes to the pastors, yeah, machine, goes to the pastors and be like, I want Usman Bani. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I love Usman Bani. The pastors go to the lady and be like, this guy is interested in you. We have Umayini, and if you agree, you guys are courtshipping until the guy marries you, and there's even a time frame. Okay, yeah. So what do you think about this type of dates? Yeah, and do looks really don't matter? Do they really not matter? Do they really not matter, guys? Yeah. It's tricky because with this, you know, with the show, you don't see the person until you've asked the person to marry, you've proposed to the person, basically. But I guess it's good. It's good that you love the person from that's emotional connection, from what you've learned about them, their mind. You've maybe seen like their heart, whether it's good or bad. I don't know how, because it's the duration also of the show. Like, do you have enough time to see all of these things? Hey, it's tricky, but I guess everyone goes there knowing what they want, knowing that they feel ready to get married, and yeah. And also, now that the ladies stay in their own what is it called, place, and the guys stay in their own place. Isn't it awkward to date the same persons? Like, I've seen in the show, most ladies are now interested in this other guy called Easy. That must be awkward. No, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that at all. Like, I must be interested in the person alone. But I guess that's what the white people dating thing. Like, you have to know that you are not dating the person alone. Yeah, it's tricky, guys. I think maybe I've only experienced the very black and traditional way of 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 life, and yeah, I find these things so interesting and mind-blowing. Like, how do we do it? And also, what I've picked up from the show is that maybe it's not so nice dating the same people and telling each other that I'm not cancelled so and so, especially if the other person is giving, you won't know if the person is actually giving the guy a chance. Let me make an example with the ladies. Like, one of the ladies is like, I've cancelled, who is it, Kata or something? I forgot his name. I've cancelled him because, yeah, he just gives me like weird vibes, and I'm like, what if I'm interested in that person now? What if I like him, and what if now, because you may start to cast doubts in a sense that maybe he has told you something that I don't know, and you're like, So guys, tell me, who were you impressed with? Either the ladies or the guys. Who were you impressed with? Maybe ladies, I don't know if I'll say impressed. Yeah, maybe I am impressed a bit. With Aliyah sounds like honest and really genuine. I feel like she was really vulnerable and really open. With the guys, I was impressed with, is it Uche? With Uche and Chris. It seems like a very sweet guy, genuine as well, calm. Uche sounds very smart, even emotionally. Like, he sounds really like intellectual and emotionally smart as well. So tell me, so far, who were you impressed with? Yabona. Yeah, so guys, I must say, it must be easy. It must be hard, man. Sorry, not easy. It must be hard for them, Shem, to have the whole world see that kind of vulnerability and judge them, because now Shem, now I was already judging someone. I was like, Kelly. I understand, but I'm also judging, but I get into it. I'll get into it. I mean, I was judging Chris. It seems like it was the first day or second day. Chris is already like, I think I found the one. I don't care how many dates have they went on to. 1 or 2 days. Unless get it Utandazile and God. Oh, he went to pray and God was like, Sbanbani, kinda. Oh, Johnny is the one, because he was like, yeah, I'm really interested in Johnny, and I think she's the one. Yeah. Also, maybe this just shows that I may have a problem. I may have a problem myself. I may be a bit closed off. Like, I may have walls, and it's not easy for me to just be vulnerable with people, especially when it comes to love. Yeah, I think I do. Shem, I pickered a lot of brothers, not because God said no. I'll be honest. I was like, hey, I'm not going to be hurt me. Yeah. I think it just shows with him. Some of us maybe are more closed off than other people. Kudos to you guys who just become vulnerable. Please teach me. When I grow up, I want to be like you guys. And then on timestamp 1910. Not that one. That one is about all the girls like asking one another, who do you like? And everyone is like, easy. Cringe moments. Cringe moments. What was my most confusing part? Oh, person. Miriam, my darling. Miriam, my sweetheart. What were you saying? Like, what was Miriam saying, guys, about her career and what she's selling, right? What was she saying? Please explain to me, because I've watched it, I think 3 times. I've been going back, like, to timestamp 24:54, and I'm like, what are you saying? She's explaining there. Yeah, guys, please explain what Miriam said. Like, she said something about going overseas, coming this side, because she misses family. They ask her, when is she coming this side? She's like, she's already this side. Aibo. Dates must be like hard, because you also have to try and keep things interesting. I mean, you're facing a wall, you can't see the person, and every day you are talking. So I think actually like it. I like the part that it forces them to be creative. Like, I can just imagine me and Temba being there. Temba is not that inquisitive. I'm very inquisitive. Like, he'll answer, he'll elaborate, but he's not inquisitive. So maybe ngale, like, that side of the wall, it would force him to be like, okay, so what do you think about this and this and this? And they tried him to like play games, to get to know each other. I like that. Pretend as if they're on a beach or something. I like that. So I like the fact that it forced them to be creative and try their level best to keep things interesting, because otherwise, if you don't keep things interesting, then that means you're not interesting, and then peace out. You lose a chance. Kanti, genuinely, you are a good person. Let us talk about Easy. Hey, Easy. Okay, let us talk about the fact that Easy and Lydia, Lydia came all out for Easy. Like, she was so open and vulnerable and be like, and she was like, yeah, my number one in it. And Easy I won't say he's not polite, because I think he was just trying hard to not lead her on. So he was being honest, I guess. But he would change the topic until he actually broke off things with Lydia. Already episode 1. I think it was around day 6. I'm just counting outfits changes, guys. If they change outfits 2 times, 3 times again, then I'm wrong. But I like the fact that he was honest. I like the fact that he was upfront about how he feels. Yo, I felt so bad for Lydia, but also at the same time, as she was like crying, she was even saying, she kept on saying that she craves to be loved, you know, for the person that she is. And I guess like it, maybe all of us feel that way. However, is it yo? I feel like if I'm right, like 6 days already, or is it the time pressure that this part where we are dating each other in the pods is going to pass, and I have to make sure that I get my person and he proposes, and then so that, because I could also, there's a time frame, so I don't know. Girl cried. I felt bad, but also at the same time, like, yo, where do we draw the line as ladies? Let me ask that. Where do we draw the line? It's good to be vulnerable. It's something that I'm working on as well, because I like that. It's good to be vulnerable and let people in your life. You know, guys, that I'm open. I'm very open about things that are happening in my life, but I'm not so open with letting people like be my friends per se. And I guess it's because of everything that I've went through, because I don't think I was like that. Story for another day. But hey, how do we now find love and at the same time protect ourselves, you know, as ladies? And I think this question would be perfect for single ladies especially. I know that most of you guys are single. Like, how do you do it? How do you open yourself up to that, but at the same time make sure that you're not as hurt, man, when things are like this? Kapavele, it comes with hurt, you know. You get hurt, you move on. Yeah, so I was just a bit, it came as a surprise to me that Lydia is already attached. But also I felt her pain. Everyone wants to be loved for who they are. Everyone wants to find love at the same time. And everyone, I think everyone on that show, they went there to actually like, they went there because it may have taken too long in the outside world to find love, and they had bad experiences, and they thought it was okay, maybe this way I'll find genuine love. I'm just not sure about the fact that she kept on saying she craves to be loved for the way she is, to someone that just broke off things to her. I don't know if I'm okay with being that vulnerable, because it may come off as if I'm being desperate. I don't know. You guys tell me, what do you think about this situation? How do you make sure that you're vulnerable but at the same time you're not desperate? Alea and Uche. They're already stressing me out. Alea and Uche, I love them. I like them. So far, I really like them. I like Chris and Johnny. But it seems like Johnny is more interested in Izzy. Is it Izzy? Yes. Yeah, I like, okay, let me talk about Alea and Uche. The amount of respect I have for Alea for admitting that she once cheated on her partner, like previously. Yo, the courage to do that, the courage to do that so soon, you know, because it is pretty soon. But also, I mean, she can't lie. She can't lie because it's going to catch up eventually. She would have to tell the truth eventually. I'm just, I just admire her for being honest about it. Uche's reaction, however, he honestly, I feel like he was justified to feel the way he feels. It'd probably be the same way I would feel hearing that. But him saying, oh boy, a recent cheat, 2 years. Guys, it's not like a long time ago. No. Love, if someone says to you, they've cheated 2 years ago on their previous partner, do you feel like it's a long time ago or it's recent?
It's recent.
It's recent, day. 365 days times 2.
Not recent. It's recent.
Okay, I guess which Nazo. Yeah, I just wasn't sure how to feel about the fact that with how she kept on explaining why she cheated, it was almost as if she's justifying it. Like, she kept on explaining that she was not happy in the relationship, her needs were not met, you know, and she did talk to her partner and but Uche's question is valid. Why didn't you break things up with him? And the fact that she dated this guy for 3 months after everything that happened, didn't tell him what happened. Even now, didn't tell him what happened. Our girl. Like, we are past condemning. I won't even start to condemn you for it's wrong, but I won't, because it has happened, it's in the past. You clearly do regret it and everything, but a flop is a flop. Yeah, it was wrong. I think maybe how I would have explained it is that, you know what, I was very much in the wrong. Even though I have communicated I should have done this, I was just wrong, full stop, you know. And she felt hurt. I guess also you can't expect people to feel the same way that you do, or we can't really explain feelings all the time. Yeah, let me put it that way. She felt hurt by the fact that Uche may have judged her. But if it's my first time hearing you as my partner that you have cheated before, yeah, I'll judge you for 2 seconds, Nyana, 3 seconds. Yeah. That's all, guys. You can see that it's already a roller coaster. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the coming episodes. Let me know what do you think about such deal breakers. Also, hey, never had cheating. I don't know. I've always said that cheating is a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker, and there's no coming back from that. But I also wonder that, like, where does forgiveness and Like as drunk in love as I am. Hey, it's a deal breaker, guys. It's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. But yeah, and what about forgiveness? Oh, you forgive but you leave. If you know that I won't cheat, but if I happen to do it,
I'm a man.
so if you're a man,
I'm a man.
so
That's your answer.
so no, that's not my answer.
Point me one man that has ever forgiven.
There are a lot. There are men that have forgiven.
Except who's that guy in the Bible? Is it that guy?
Oh
Jose.
no, not.
Oh.
There are men like in the world like who have forgiven.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of.
What about forgiveness?
I will forgive you.
But forgiveness means reconciliation.
No, not really. Not who said that? Show me a verse.
When Jesus Christ forgave you,
Yeah.
oh, he reconciled you with him, didn't he?
No.
What do you
He
mean?
forgave us and gave us an option to reconcile. I'm not Jesus. I'm not I'm not Jesus. There's no forgive and forget.
There's no forgive and forget.
Yes.
Are you sure about that? Like, with so many times that we've offended each other in this marriage.
Yes.
There's no.
So
you're
you've forgiven everyone.
And you want me to keep
no,
note.
I don't keep note. But I certainly don't forget. But I don't keep note.
Then you
No, I'm not
you're keeping
intentional.
note if you're not
I'm not
forgetting.
intentionally remembering, but if there's something that can trigger that particular matter, my brain will do the wonders.
The one that's
Yeah, I will go back, but no, this is not the first time you did this, But I don't keep that, it's just at the back of my mind. Subconsciously so, it's there somewhere.
Ngengati, the time you were single, would you have dated someone who cheated before? Like, in their previous relationships, not with you.
No, I don't make my question.
Will you date them still?
No, I don't know. I'm not a prophet.
What if I tell you right now that I once cheated?
I'm already deep in love.
Okay. No, guys.
We're gonna fight during the night and maybe for a week after that we'll be fine. I'm kidding.
One thing about men, they know their self-worth.
Yeah,
they know their
self-worth.
they know
You
to never compromise
guys
and
too much.
compromise and compromise. Hey, you've heard yourself.
But
Okay.
I guess there's a great line. At what point do you just... And I think we are a generation where we are quick to give up and not fight for...
Exactly. Then you should
So
question
it's
yourself.
very difficult to strike a balance. At what point do you then decide to pack and leave? At what point do you fight? Because sometimes you get shaken by the enemy. Not that it excuses anyone to cheat. But at some point you have to fight.
Yeah.
But no one knows when.
And everyone has different like capacity. You know what you are capable of and what you're not capable of, I guess. And also they say like the type of cheating counts. Like some people don't see some things as cheating or as
Flirting is cheating. Something as basic as flirting, they have cheated.
you would leave me.
No, I'm not saying I'm not
I'm saying people wouldn't they value it differently. I know it's the same thing, it's cheating, but some people would value flirting as way lower than sleeping with someone.
This thing lead to another.
What if you don't know that you are flirting?
And they'll tell you are flirtatious. Stop it. There are guys I know that they are flirting too much. I for one, I don't know how to flirt.
Yeah.
You have told me that. I've tried it with a couple of ladies. It doesn't work.
A couple of ladies
No,
where?
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Guys, it's been fun. Tell me what you think. And if you haven't watched the first video, please do. I love you. Let's keep on watching the show. I think for the next video, I'll try my best to do episode 2 and 3. Although there's so much to discuss, I'm looking at the time as well, but I'll try my best to like fit them in one, and I'll definitely release it like during the week, because I feel like also there's the time frame in between may be too long, especially like if you're like me. Mina, I want to watch something and finish it. I want to, so yeah. Oh, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to ask questions there, and we'll be able to discuss it, and maybe I'll read like something like a poll. I'll read what your opinions are, and we'll talk about them as a community. Yabona. So please follow me on Instagram so that we make it easier for everyone, and we all talk about it at the same time. From me to you, I love you. Have a great day, week, night, everything.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.